Hello friends, today's topic is black fatigue. Let's rant.
Hello, like, I don't know if it's just because I'm in a DMV and it's predominantly us, but being around us is so exhausting. It's so exhausting. Like, we could try to sugarcoat it, we could try to play it down as much as we want, because I spend a lot of time around other races. Like, majority of my time is spent with other races. When I have to go around us, do business with us, just be around us, I always have to take a couple deep breaths. I always have to take a couple deep breaths. Like, I cannot stress it enough. Black people, go heal. Go heal. Go somewhere, sit your ass down, and go heal. Put yourself in a better environment so you could be a better human being. My favorite thing to do with myself is look in the mirror, and I think that we focus on other races so much that we forget that we need to look at ourselves. The black community has so much work to do. Like, it is truly exhausting dealing with us majority of the time.
And she's 100% right. It's a couple different ways to solve for that. Of course, we have to take personal responsibility individually, right? But the other part that you got to understand is that every single person and every single culture and every single race, they separate themselves from the degenerates. And they don't always rock out with every single person that's within a community, which is one of the things that I think is holding a lot of people back. I think that one of the things, I'll give you an example. We got a black tax. So for example, let's say, for example, you was raised in a hood or you come from a space where it was less than stellar, but you make smart decisions, you're intentional, you educate yourself, you become successful. Well, you still have to deal with, and I have people that I coach, I have people that's in my inner circle that say, I got to go back to the hood or I got to go and deal with these people because they're my family or whatever. We have to learn to separate ourselves because every single black person or every single culture or every single individual that's a part of the culture does not necessarily have to be a part of your circle. You got to go where you appreciate it and not where you tolerate it. And so I think that we have to divest ourselves from this mindset that we have to be subjected to it when there are groups of people within the black community that are awesome. There are groups of people within the white community that's awesome. That's in all cultures. And then on the flip side, there's the degenerates and there's the dusties. And so we just got to be careful while we're doing the work. Align yourself with people that's going in the direction that you're going in.
It is exhausting. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be the first one to say it again. Again. It is exhausting.
Excuse me, your child didn't pay for that. I didn't charge him for it.
What you talking about?
The thing in his hand, I didn't charge him for it.
Gotta steal a motherfucking thing about this motherfucker.
No, you gotta come back. He gotta come back here and pay for it, or you gotta come back. No, he gotta pay for it. No, yeah. Yeah.
I ain't got no reason to steal it.
Give me. No, give me. Yeah.
Don't touch my baby.
No, give me.
Don't touch my baby.
No, give me that. Yeah.
Don't touch him.
No, give me that.
Don't touch my baby.
Give me that. I'm gonna call the police right now.
Call him then.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Give me that. Give me now.
This is why people are tired of black people. This selfishness, this entitledness, this I can do whatever the fuck I want with no consequences. People are tired of that shit. And then we've got black women raising the next generation of fucking thieves. What kind of people set this kind of example for their fucking children? I guess this is the most educated demographic that everyone keeps talking about, right? Raising this child to be the next engineer and astronaut America needs, right? We need to continue to be aggressive in calling this out. None of this holding hands shit and trying to beat around the issue. This is a problem we have with our people and a problem that we have within our community.
You know what I hate? What really irritates me? When I'm in a store and I smile at a female and she sizes me up and down like I'm some type of competition. I got one better. When they see me with my husband and my children, the energy is so off. The sad part about all of this is I mainly get this from my own community. I don't know what that's about. It's been happening for years, and I tell myself I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to keep to myself. But now that I have this platform, I'm going to speak on it because I know there's a lot of other women that can relate. I am no competition to anybody, especially a woman. We are all beautiful individuals. I don't know why we have to be competitive with each other. If anything, you should look at me and my family and say, you know what? I hope to have that one day. Or even say something like, wow, that's a beautiful family. There's no need for the jealousy or hatred. If only you knew me as an individual, you would know that I'm the kindest person in the world. I only match your energy. If you give me attitude, best believe I'm going to give it back. But if you come to me with respect, I am the most respectable, kindest person in the world. I would give you the shirt off my back. I say all of this to say, ladies, we got to do better. Y'all got to do better. I'm not your enemy.
As a fellow black person, no, I do not go out my way to seek black owned businesses. And I kind of clam up when I walk into like a job, or I notice like my team or like my higher ups are mostly black people. And I'm going to tell you why. So what struck what struck me to even talk about this is my friend and I were talking about it earlier, and we suffer from black fatigue as black American people. And when I tell you, it be your own people that do you worse. Like, ever since I started working at 20 years old, whenever I had an older black female manager, she gave me hell. I mean, for no reason, would try to make work extra hard or would go out her way to be nasty to me, but would shuck and jive when the white people would come in or the white higher ups would come in. But to her own people, treated us like crap, to the point that she would try to tell you to ask to go to the bathroom. I didn't, but she had multiple people doing it. Why? And she only did it to us, the people that looked like her. Then when you like work with an almost all black staff, especially if it's more of like an urban area, and I hate to sound like this, I promise I do, because I didn't want to be one of these people. It be drama. I mean, straight drama at work is always something, and don't let it be multiple black females. Don't let it be multiple ones. It always be something, or they try to one up you or sun you sometimes, and it's like I look like you, and I don't know, like, why are you so mean to me? That's just weird. But again, when a white person come in, oh, they get real corporate, real polite, know how to speak. But when it comes to you, it's like you're not worth the same amount of respect because we look alike. You know what I'm saying? And the same goes for when you go to black-owned businesses. Most black-owned, not all, but most black-owned businesses that I have went into and tried to support or spent my money with have had attitudes towards me. There's times that I have came in, hello, how are you doing? That's the look I get. You ready to sit? It's like, I'm supporting you. I'll give you my money. And then they go ahead and say, oh, your own people don't support you. Stop thinking that we're supposed to give you our money just because we look alike, because you don't treat us correctly just because we look alike. A lot of the times we are just met with rudeness. And don't get me started on working with or doing business with the black men, because sometimes they can be worse. They will not, the way they talk to Susie and Carlita is not the way they're going to talk to you. They're going to try to talk down to you or disrespect you a lot of the times. And it's like, damn, if anything, ain't you supposed to be my protector? Like, black fatigue be so real. And sometimes I be feeling bad sometimes when I go into places. I'll be like, as soon as I walk in and I see it's mostly all black people, and then they kind of give me that stare, I'm like, because I'm like, damn, like, well, why are y'all like that with us? Like, I'm not understanding, like, why is it like that? Like, because we look like you, we don't get the same amount of respect, but we shuck and jive for the white people when they most likely don't even like you. Even when you get service, sometimes your black service will half-ass your service, but go above and beyond for fucking Susan, because they automatically assume you're not going to tip, you're not going to do this, and then when you don't tip, oh, see, that's how black people are. No, you half-ass my service. What makes you think you're going to get a good tip? Because you prejudged me. I don't know. That's just how I feel. Black people suffer from black fatigue too.
Are you having this problem? Comment down below.
Look me in my eyes and try to feel my pain. Do you know how it feels to be left out in the rain? Each and every day, somebody's judging me, worried about my life and how I live in these streets. Tell them every day I wake up, got 100 different haters. I'm just trying to get this paper, stacked up like elevators. But no one really wants to hear my story, and that's why I'm all alone and there's no one here for me. Amen. Amen.
Peace, y'all, real quick. So my piece for the day: I do not like this whole black fatigue conversation. I really don't like this conversation because, yes, it is true. There are people in the African American community, within every community, who are ghetto and who are obnoxious. And You just know trouble when you see it. There are people like that in the African American community, just like there is in every other community. I think what is so significant about this conversation is historically there have not been safe spaces for us. Historically, there have not been spaces where we can fully show up as ourselves. We're either the entertainment or the enemy. And I say that to say, while a lot of behavior is inherent and it's just how some people are, other behavior has been provoked by people who assume Black people are all the same, are a monolith, and they treat them as such. And this conversation is very dangerous to have it, because are we going to be able to distinguish between the two? Should an African American person be put in that situation? Are we going to be able to tell the difference between the brother and sister who was provoked to behave and to respond a certain way versus the brother or sister who just inherently is the way they are? This is why this conversation is such a dangerous one to have. We want to invite everybody to the cookout, but we don't know their intention. We don't know what they bring into the cookout, but you want them there. It's a slippery slope. Then we all going to be is that they tied up. Speech, y'all.
Hey, what up, y'all? What up? Man, so I'm looking. I'm doing a lot of scrolling. They talk about this black fatigue. The people keep saying ghetto fatigue and all that. They trying to flip it. Y'all really want to be real? I'm going to say I done seen about 40 or 50 videos. It looked like black woman fatigue. All these videos with the police pulling people out the car, it's always black women. So I'm not quite sure why they trying to lump everybody in there, and it ain't all black women. But I'm just saying, y'all making it hard for them to decipher what from what. And then we just gonna catch strays just because. You know what I'm saying? Black men, we gonna catch strays just because. But it's looking like, man, this is black woman fatigue. And again, I'm gonna go back to what I always say. Can't nobody tell y'all nothing. Why? I mean, realistically, who could tell y'all something? Like, it's getting to the point where all y'all, you on the internet, you mad, you angry. Now all these new videos, y'all crying on the video. Like, yo, what's up, yo? Well, like, I don't get it, man. I don't understand what's wrong. And then y'all steady pointing the finger. Never mind pointing the finger. Y'all need to start looking in the mirror, and because you know, unless you just got no home training, you know when you fucking up. Like, you definitely know when you fucking up. You know when you out in the streets acting a damn fool. It ain't everybody else's fault. It's a lot of situations where y'all actions be justified. I'ma always be objective with y'all, but I ain't never gonna co-sign no bullshit. So from what I'm seeing, the black fatigue is looking like black woman fatigue, and just don't nobody want to say it. One girl went, I don't know if it was Popeyes or Church's, she went behind the counter and put her own shit in the container. Every time the police say something to you on these videos, yo, don't touch me. I'm like, bro, you just...
What do you think about this video? Thank you for watching. Until next time.